beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. We're winding down now, winding down. We would like to finish this Land Rover. We have a few black bits to slap on it. Be nice to finish that off. Bit of work on this 434 that's just come in. This is the sort of paint I like hitting with a needle gun because it just shatters off. Absolutely shatters off. Everything's working. It's a very nice vehicle, actually. It's just rough paintwork. Most of it came off with a power washer. And today, what I'm doing is I'm working on the tacky ticker. This is Dan's project for the day. And yesterday, the lads played around with my windscreen wiper washers. Now, guess where they are? You've got to look at this. You're going to love it. You're going to love it, right? Guess where the washers are. You put your ignition on, like that. And then just there, on the end of that, is your horn. That's your wipers. And then that bit there, you push that, and that's your washers. And the best bit is, it pipes it up. But not to the middle one, only to the outside ones. How cool is that, eh? How cool is that? Now, my job today is that we noticed that the exhaust was looking a bit peaky. Apparently, this hasn't had an MOT since 2007. Woo-hoo-hoo! Now, I look under here, and my exhaust is nice and solid, but the tailpipe is looking, that bit there, that should kind of, whoop, come round there. That should be a bit kind of, well, it shouldn't be like that. In my travels, I found what I think came off a Bulldog. I think this is off a prototype 432 Bulldog with the Cummins in it. And I reckon that bend there will be absolutely lovely. So I'm going to nip it off there and see how I can cobble it on. Cobble is a technical term. We're going out to our Christmas lunch tomorrow, and we're all going to go in the tacky ticker, and I thought that'd be rather novel. And I've also checked the legalities, and although it weighs a lot, me being nearly 100 years old, I have what you call grandfather's rights. And it doesn't carry goods, so it's not HGV. It's called heavy car. Every day's a school day. And remember, just because it's Christmas, you don't want to start measuring anything. There, this is probably 20 years old, so if it's lasted 20 years, it's probably got another 50 left in it. I think I'm going to lop it there. Well, it's not looking great under there. The actual box seems as solid as a rock, but this end pipe, well, that's awful. But I'm hoping I can chop that off and weld that on there. Won't that be lovely? But if I can't weld it on, I've kind of shit it. I don't want to have to take that box off. If I take that box off, it's probably never going back on. Now, my problem is, it's a bit stuck in the hole, and nobody wants it flopping around. So what I'm going to do is I've cleaned that up. That's going in the side of the vehicle. Then I'm going to cut another bit off about that stick, and I'm going to put it on. I'm going to weld it on there, top and bottom. Then I'm going to grind it, and I'm going to basically then bang it in so it's really stiff, and it just sticks there all on its own. So then I'm going to weld it in, because this is going to Egerton's, and they're a bit posh MOT place for big vehicles, and I don't want them looking at that thinking, what monkey did this? I want them to think, very nice bodge. welding. I bet that's hot. Woo!
Yeah.
There, that should work, and then I'll fill that a little bit there with weld. Put a little chamfer on it, and I'll put that strip round, and hopefully it'll bang in beautifully. Oh. There's no denying that saved a bob or two, and that's all good and solid, and it ain't gonna leak. I'm very pleased with that. On the Tactica, in this corner, there was a little bit of kind of clouding, bit of rustiness, and this polycarbonate on the inside and the big block of laminated glass, the layers and layers, they are not actually fixed together. So I thought, well, I'll just separate them and give it a polish. Oh my God, what a can of worms we've opened. So I've had to strip the whole bloody glass out, take the whole chunk out. That's bonded in. Max is flat out doing the kind of freeing up. I'll be rubbing everything down and stripping out the door. These bits here, these are okay, but these rib nut things, they had to be ground off, so we're putting new ones in. Luckily, Dan had a big load of them. and all this is sort of prepared, ready for red oxide. I've left little bits here as spacers. That'll all be red oxided, and then I'll build it all up. But we're going out for our Christmas dinner tomorrow, so it's all got to be done. Well, we've got no Christmas hats yet. You can guess. Have a squeeze. Have a squeeze.
It feels quite hard in the middle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. You couldn't wait.
Ashley's got you long johns. Green long johns.
Oh.
Dan's got a knife.
No, I like that. That's
Quality, quality.
Oh, that is
You
quality.
don't get them in a cracker.
Yeah, down the road.
Oh, he's got a bit of quality too. Now, I'm not going to tell you how you unlock them. To see if you can find out. And you've got a woolly hat with one of those inside. You should have something in the woolly hat. Yes, that's okay. Good, good, good. Now, I would have got Ashley a penknife, but he can't really be trusted with anything sharp. No sharp objects. This is somewhat more sensible. I definitely wouldn't give Vanessa a sharp knife.
Why is it like a prisoner's jumpsuit? It is, isn't it?
Now, the manufacturer of that needs to be tracked down.
We've got the wrong passwords for this. This must be for you.
Great company, great wheels. The zombie response vehicle done very well. Very well indeed. Next year we're going to wind up the winch so it works properly. And look at those tyres. What a beauty.